Hello, welcome to Love Gone on the Sea. This is Kat. I'm going to do a recap of Friday episode of Beyond the Gates, Season 2, Episode 1. I guess you know, like early in the week, Anita was diagnosed with breast cancer. And they told her that they want to put in a port. And then from there, they went home to tell the family. They told the children, all their grandkids. So, thinking that, letting them know that she has the cancer and that they need to get tested as well. And that's including Martin, Nicole, Danny, the grandkids, Kat, and Chelsea. All on needs to get tested. They may have the variant gene. Hopefully they don't, but that's the story as of now. And then you had Bill going over to the Dupree's with Danny, and they was kind of worried, Bernie was anyway, about her hanging around Bill so much, and she said that there's no way that her and Bill was getting back together. He was just with her when she told their daughters, and after that, Vernon, Bill, and Anita had a conversation about her, being being strong and just she could be vulnerable if she needs to, because we don't always have to be strong and try and take on everything ourselves. And that's then it showed Haley back at the office waiting on Bill. Of course, she was jealous, thinking Bill was with Danny, but Bill told her, it's not a competition, because she just being Haley. I don't even know why she cares anyway, because she's trying to kill him. So why are you worried about him if he's with Danny or if he's with anybody? Because you're an idiot, I think. You got everything in the palm of your hand. You can't even see that, but you rather be underhanded, be conniving and scheming when the man that gave you everything on a silver platter, as far as I'm concerned. And Mark goes home to tell Smitty, they had plans to go somewhere else, but Mark told him he canceled because of what was going on in the family with his grandmother. So he told Smitty, and Kat was at the bar drinking. She called tomorrow. She came and meet her. She was drinking tequila shots because she don't want to go and get the checkup to check to see if she had the varying gene. And everybody else is willing to go, but she's kind of taking it kind of hard, you know. Ted goes to see his kid, and he talked to her, but he's in a decision up to her to choose if she wants to do it or not. But like he told them, she'll decide to do it right now. She just got to process stuff. Sometimes it just takes a little time to spend with stuff and process, and then the answer come to you. And then we got Shanice and Ted. They shared a kiss over the holidays, and I'm glad because anybody is better than Leslie, and Leslie seen them when they shared a kiss. Well, when she said it not, but she know they're getting close, and she's not liking that, but and he doesn't want her, and I'm so glad that he did not turn that way, you know, to her. Back to Kat and Tomas. She was drinking, so Tomas gave her a ride home. And make sure she got home safe because she's not handling things well. Then we got Danny and Barney. She's talking to her dad to let him know that he don't always have to be strong and carry all of the weight, and that he can let go and let someone else share the pain with him. He can't not take all the burden on by himself. So once she got through talking to him, he did break down and release a little bit of stress. And then we got Martin. He goes to Ted goes to see Smitty and Martin, and they talks about Kat. And then, he told him to give Kat time to process things, and she'll come around eventually. He's told her that he needed some medical advice, but he didn't tell her what and the reason why. She thought he had something to do with Nicole, and he told her no, it wasn't like that. He just needed a little bit of advice, and then once he told her that, everything went kind of smooth. And they showed the previews for next week. We got Leslie going to see the police officer that they had watching her, Officer Summer Malone. Leslie goes to see Officer Malone. I don't know if they're cooking up some kind of plan, or she is. You know, Nicole got a call saying that her results was in from the test for the very end, and they're all sitting there. And Danny's with her girls, and she's sitting there talking, and she asked Nicole did she get results, and that's just gonna what some of what's gonna happen in the scene for next week. And so, while Ted was at Smitty's and Martin, as he walks in, he texts Shanice and asks her whether kiss thanks enough, and then she texts him back, but then they never see what the text said. But that's pretty much it for Beyond the Gates, and just pretty much talking about Anita and her cancer and how they're going to move forward as far as prepping her through it, and that. So, like, comment, and subscribe.